Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Another Noted Place. I'm guessing that's what we call it. I am Magnus Järmis of Another Noted channel. This is actually the first thing that we're recording and probably gonna be the first thing we're gonna publish. This is Mighty Number 9! An amazing game made by the creators behind Mega Man, not Capcom, but the same guy who was like the source of inspiration, Keiji Yofune. He actually founded this through Kickstarter and managed to get $4 million, way above his original goal, and he got his original goal to start the game in less than a day. So there's a lot of support for this. Me, myself, I am an enormous Mega Man fan. If you don't have played Mega Man before, you don't really know what you're expecting here. Basically, this is a platformer where you jump and shoot things, and at the end you face a boss. When you kill a boss, you get a weapon. You get basically the main ability of this boss, and you select your stage before you go into any of these boss stages, and different bosses are weak against different things. Fire bosses are weak against water, ice bosses are weak against fire, and let's say the water boss is weak against, I guess, earth or wood. So that's how it works, usually kind of logically. But it is Mighty Number 9, it's not Mega Man, but it's very similar. I am playing it using an Xbox One controller because I think it's a terrific controller for using this, and it's also because I recently purchased an Xbox One. But that is beside the point, because this is Mighty Number 9. When selecting using an Xbox or any type of Xbox controller on this one, it's worthwhile noting that you actually select by pressing B and not A, but it's switched for some reason. But it's a beta, so let's be happy. Actually, it says beta right down there in the corner. Isn't that cute? Right, here we go. Controls! We don't need form select because we actually only have one boss, so even if we were to get his form, the demo is over, or the beta is over right after. Actually, I hope this is going to be like the demo in the future, because demos are becoming extinct and I miss them. Sometimes I actually release demos of games and call them free to play, which I hate. They basically give you like one character and say, it's free to play! You have 1 out of 18 characters and 4 stages out of 20! It's a demo! Call it a demo. I like demos, but just be honest about it. So you see, you jump, shoot, and you can change form. You don't need form. And you have dash. And a lot of weird things. Alright, I'm gonna read this as well as I can. We got keyboard and mouse controls. So yeah, it's a beta, and you can see it very clearly right here. But these are some good pointers. I would recommend anyone who, even if they play Mega Man before, to go through it, maybe not the controls, but go through these tips, because I did not, and I actually had a little bit of problem on my first playthrough on this one. So it works. You attack, you destabilize, and you can see it from the decoloring of them. You dash, and they die, and you get a bonus. So shoot, destabilize, dash. It's worthwhile mentioning when they are destabilized, their attacks are actually weakened. So for example, let's say you have a turret, it fires usually 6 bullets. When it's destabilized, it fires 2. So you can really note when they are destabilized. The real reason why I want to destabilize them is A, for points, if you care about that sort of thing, and B, because you get abilities. These are different things, and you can see what you get from the decoloring or decolorization of the destabilizing form. The first one is a damage boost, and the damage boost results in your bullets going through... Are they really bullets? Let's call it bullets. Bullets going through enemies, and you can therefore shoot things behind them and easily kill a bunch of enemies. Enemies. The next one is mobility boost, which is a speed boost and nothing else. It's fairly vanilla, I guess. The defense boost is the third one, the yellow one, and I never ever seen it. I guess it's in the game somewhere. And then we have the livestock thing, and that is the thing I miss. I had no idea what any of this was because I didn't read instruction the first time. Here you have the instructions I read up to you, so you probably don't need to read them anymore. But if you have the video, you probably already tried this game out. The livestock is probably the most important thing, because it's the E-tank if you played Mega Man games before. And what that means is if you have low health, you pause the game, you click on it, and you get full health. Very important in a dire spot. And don't be skimpy on using these ones. And here you go. You play... Health stock? Livestock. But it says life... Beta. It's a beta. Everything does not have to be perfect. So, yeah, that is how it works. How you get these are actually different. You don't see like a big E you have to gather up. You go through blue enemies. I think it's only blue. It might be any enemy at all. But by going through enough blue, or any enemy maybe, I think it's blue. Health blue, I don't know. Babidi-badoba. You get a livestock or health stock. Let's go with E-tank. You get an E-tank. Okay. This is a boss. You shoot the boss, destabilize the boss, you kill the boss. Important to note, I don't think you can kill the boss without actually dashing into him. So you have to actually dash when it's destabilized. These are the bosses. These are the levels we're gonna get. We're gonna get City, we're gonna get All Platform, we're gonna... City, that's like Mega Man X. All Platform, Waterworks, Bureau, Power Plant, Mine. It's pretty standard affair. And we have none of these except for a military base, but it's a beta to test the game out. So let's test the game out. I actually already played it, so let's go. If you want to go faster in this game, I would recommend that you dash. And I love the fact that they have a dash in this game. One of the reasons why they released... I don't know if you know about this, but if you are a Mega Man fan, you'll probably notice that a little while back, or actually now it's a while back, they released something called Mega Man 9. And I actually didn't like that. A lot of people said it's a real Mega Man throwback. And I had a big problem with that game because it didn't have the dash. Because once you got used to the dash, you can't really stop using it. And not having the dash was a big issue for me. This one has a dash, and it's actually important to the game. Do you see? I already got the livestock. And this is the fire boost and everything. Actually, I think it's all the add-ons already. Or, ow! I got hit! He shot me! He could wait until I was finished with my sentence. There we go, dash. Oh, I love this enemy. Look, it's like a machine gun with a shield. And when you shoot it, it shoots you. There we go. Here is where you can see it's really good to have that. What? Power up, because you can just shoot through things, and the bolt is everything. Shoot that thing. Red tanks explode. Big whoop. Wow! I got a bonus! Yeah, you actually get scored in this game, and if you care about that, then you should probably hurry up. Do not, so here we got spikes. Don't touch spikes, they kill you. A lot of bullets. And dash. Alright, here you can actually get an extra bonus by going really, really fast. I won't do that, because if you fail, you go right into the spike because of that enemy right there. That bastard, he's a beginner's trap. To be completely honest, I fell for him as well. I just ran right into him and died. These enemies I hate, because I always used to fall for that dash. Now I know how to do it. Doing quick dash like that is a good way of, running fast, but remember, you can't absorb enemies if you really let go of the button like that. There we go. A little trip. Yes, shoot him when he lands, and he dies really fast. Alright, that is not how you're supposed to do it. Dash, dash, dash. If I had to say this reminds me of any game, I would say it reminds me of a mix between Mega Man 8, Mega Man 3, and Mega Man X. If that makes any sense. It reminds me of Mega Man X because you feel really powerful, but the enemies feels also powerful. So it feels like you're well equipped for the challenges, so to speak. I would say Mega Man 3 because of the dash and the fact that you're supposed to spam that Mega Buster. Just spam it like all living fuckness. One thing, it's hard to get off the ladders. Please fix that. If anyone on the developer sees this, please make it easier to get off the ladders. Thank you very much. That's probably the only complaint I got about the controls. About Mega Man X likeness, there's one more thing why I like it to Mega Man X. That's because you can actually grab onto ledges. You don't have the wall jump anymore, but you can grab onto ledges, and that is really helpful. Here is nothing. I am gonna use my livestock just to be safe. This puzzle I've seen a lot of people having troubles with, and now I'm failing it as well. You jump up, you shoot that thing, you dash, and you take it. I recommend that you wait until that thing, I'm gonna call it a wasp, because it looks like a wasp. Jump, dash, up. There we go. Dash, dash. Dash, dash, dash. I don't really care. Over here you got an extra life if you need it. I don't think you do, because one level, and that's about it. When you get down there, dash. I got hit by a bullet, but those mines hurt a lot more. And yes, these red things are mines and not bonuses. Don't do that mistake. I did that the first time, and it was a little bit embarrassing to get blown up into very tiny bits, thinking that the thing that killed me actually was a bonus. That was embarrassing. There we go. Mine! If anyone actually paid attention to the text, then please explain the story to me, because I actually haven't. paid any attention to it. There we go. You see, weakened, so it didn't really fire anymore. And this is where you spam the bullets. Shoot that thing, it explodes, you go over here and chain these guys together. And you get a little life up. And you kill this guy, and you run. I don't know why those big rolling things actually are red. I get why the machine gun is, but those rolling things don't even have bullets, so why am I getting a power up for my bullets? Oh, that was a close one. Shoot that thing. There we go. And we have arrived at the boss. Just like in Mega Man, it's separated from the rest of the stage by one of these doors, and you get to listen nanoseconds. Ah, isn't that cute? Thank you, Bunny Bunny. Is that the right name? Do you know if it's the right name, little white thing? I guess not. Here we go. And that's the boss. He kind of looks like a big magnum, and he actually will become a big magnum during the fight. So, you made it this far, have you? You cur, right? Boop! That's a big fast. Those hunks of junks. And I were made of... As long as they're a battle fight, if there's someone else, I shall make it! Damn it! Fighting is my way of life! Hi, I would guess 2 meters. Here we go. Whoa! Thought it was gonna jump for me. Dash. Use the dash a lot on the boss fight, is a tip. Dash when you have those things. And he's weakened. There we go. Here's where the game is most like Mega Man 3 than another game. You spam the boss like a complete moron. There's no like mega charge, or they don't really take damage per each. Probably should pay attention to what I'm doing. They don't really take damage per shot like in Mega Man 1, where they actually got knocked back when you shot them. Here you spam them. Ultra Hyper Magnum engaged, loading bullet, and jump. I think that one-shots you. I'm behind you. I don't think I can fail right now, so I'm just gonna take a few hits. Yeah, this is entire boss fight. I'm gonna see if I can get him to do... There we go. That's phase 2. I don't like phase 2, because it blocks half the screen. There we go. Oh! You sorry bastard! Apparently, by not attacking, he survived. And you kill him by doing a, I guess, Falcon Grab? Is that it? Let's call it Falcon Grab. Yeah, you kill him by doing a Falcon Grab, and mission is complete. And I did not do that well this time. I apologize. I'm sorry for the kind of bad score. It's an A rank, but yeah. So yeah, that is Mighty number 9. That is the entire beta, and I am really happy about this game. For still being a beta, I actually don't... I can barely believe it. If the entire game was just made exactly like this, I would pay a lot of money. I am really saddened by the fact that it won't get a box copy, because I want a box copy out of this. Then again, I paid enough during the Kickstarter because I'm a founder, that's why I got the beta access. To actually get a box, but it's not a box copy game, it's just a... let's call it a mantelpiece, because I will put it on top of my mantle for the rest of my trophies that I got from hunting. So yeah, A to go backwards, and yeah, that is Mighty number 9. So I might come back on this a little bit later in a nerdy talk, or just comment in general about Mega Man, because I really want to talk about Mega Man. But this is about it, so till next time, goodbye my fellow nerds, and remember, be mighty!